Hello, everyone. Good evening. This is Life Issue and this is Blessing. Thank you so much for coming to my channel today. I'm so sorry. I think I put the timing wrong. It's supposed to be on the 25th, on the 24th today, and I put it at tomorrow. All right. So if you're not awake and you cannot join me, that is fine. But if you're awake and you can join me on this my broadcast, I'm going to be posting the link on all of our social media handles so that you can join us. But if you're not able to join us, that's fine. Okay. Now, this evening, I wanted to talk about Obi Cubana Wife because it became a trending news today in Nigeria after the party. So I'm going to put the link here so that you guys can join me if you want to join me. This is my link. Hi, Esther. How are you? Hello, Esther. How are you? You're going to be the one to win my first reward. You're getting my 500, Esther. Thank you so much for joining me this night. I know it's late in the evening. All right. So last week, we all heard about the wonder of the cow. Yeah. We heard about Obi Cubana's mother's burial and the 400 cows. This became a topic in Nigeria. We have a lot of things that is disturbing us in Nigeria, but this one was our main topic last week. A man that wanted to bury his mom and his friends decided to buy cows for him. Now, I did a podcast about this and I was talking about Igbo culture and the fact that in Igbo land, when someone is your true friend and the person actually helps you out, people go out of their way to help them when they are in need. And I was like, if Obi Cubana happens to be a very well-known man who actually helps people, of course, people will want to, at the point of his need, rally around him and help him. So we all saw the money. That I think this was the main thing that was getting a lot of Nigerians upset. It was the way the money was being rolled out and the way the money was being sprayed. Now, I don't really want to bother you guys by showing you guys, how the money was sprayed and everything that happened, because really is a long story. Okay, so it is a very long story and the videos are out there in all social media, and we also kanayo and a lot of spreading of money. Now, I love the burial. I know some Nigerians were offended by it, but I felt like, you know what, if you have money and you can spend it on your loved ones when they die, of course you should spend it. I mean, what is this money for? The money is for spending anyway. So yeah, so I'm going to talk about Obi Cubana's wife because that's why I came on today, a burial. Now, there's been a lot of controversy or talk about her today by Nigerians. She's a very lovely woman and she is very pretty, very supportive of her husband, because after the backlash that the husband got, this woman came out to defend her husband and to say that her husband, is not a ritualist, that her husband actually has worked hard for his money. Now, I'm going to give you a video. I'll show you guys a video from that Obi Cubana made talking about how he met his wife, and so you can have a little bit of background picture of information about this relationship. So watch this.
When I was living in a one room, it wasn't even a one room, we were like four guys. We were actually like four guys staying inside one room without bed. The foam was on the floor. Now, and I keep saying it. I met my wife when I was living in a one room. One room was called as Zone 4. Zone 4, we say in Abuja. You understand? So it wasn't about the money, but we were happy. We were happy. I married her when I was living in a 3-bedroom flat in Gariki. We had our 2 children there. We were happy. You get what I'm trying to say? Some people are very rich. They do not have happiness. They can't find it. But the happiness that flows within is that we have a woman who is ready to keep the home as peaceful as possible. Because peace brings about prosperity. Money does not keep marriage. Money does not keep marriage. But money makes marriage easier. Yes, granted. Okay? So most of the divorce cases, you know, in fact, the richer you are, the more tendency of you to get divorced. That is basic. Women love attention. They love attention. This is my wife loves attention. Oh, forget. She loves attention. Okay, you are doing like this. She loves attention. We dated. We dated. I think 3 years.
How long?
I think 3 years. So this should be like our 16th. This should be our 16th or 17th year, I'm sure. Because I'm sure that my daddy met you, and my daddy has been gone for 15 years. So it should be like 17. But you know, as it is sweet now, we're not going to know how many years again. You're going to be like saying like yesterday. You understand?
All right, so that's Obi Cubana, talking about how he met his wife. And you know, when I saw this video, I needed to talk about it because I have a Facebook group, and I have a lot of young boys and girls in that group. And sometimes some of the conversation that they make or that they post, I kind of like feel like telling them, you know what, money is not everything. And now you can hear from Obi Cubana's mouth that when he met his wife, he wasn't rich. He was living in a 3-bedroom apartment when he got married to her. Now, this shows you that money doesn't make a good home. I was looking at the video of Bolanle and the film director that within a space of 6 months, their marriage was already, you know, they just separated just a few days ago, and the man just beat her up today. And I'm like telling myself, you know what? It's not about money. This man had money. Marriage is not never be built on money. I don't think so. I don't think anybody will tell you, okay, if you marry a rich man, your marriage is secured. No, this is Obi Cubana. He went to the medieval with his wife. I think it's yesterday. That's where they are now, enjoying life. And he was posting the video on social media, and Nigerians were actually talking about it and trying to attack him. And I feel like, you know what, I wanted to talk about this because we need to understand that this man deserves his happiness. This man deserves his peaceful life. This man deserves his marriage, okay? He's married to a lawyer. The wife happens to be a lawyer by profession. She went to school. Not all these Igbo men that will go and marry. You have so much money, but you don't want a woman that is educated. You want someone that you can, you know, influence and put under you, that cannot talk. This woman, not only is she a lawyer, she also has an NGO, which she's also doing very well in her NGO. So she's really an entrepreneur. She's not a madam, sit down at home while I give you money. No, she's out there doing stuff her own way, and she's so pretty. The fact that she is married to this rich man and she's still humble and she's so pretty, and for her to even allow the kind of thing that happened in her home this week, I'm not going to say allow, because it was mind-blowing. The way she entertained the public, the party, the cooking, the organization. It takes a very strong woman to pull that off. And yes, this is the woman behind Obi Cubana. And I just feel like, you know what, we all need to understand that every man who is working very hard needs a woman like this beside him. You need a woman that can actually encourage you, that can motivate you, that can bring out that best in you, not someone who you come home and she's nagging and she's asking you too much question, or she's actually supporting the public against you. Imagine if Obi Cubana's wife was one of those that were saying, oh yes, my husband is a narcotic. Think about what would have happened. But she's been defending her husband all this while. this public outcry has been going on. Let me show you a video by someone who made a very good point about this woman that made me want to make this video. All right, listen to this woman.
Obi Cubana one of the shots. So he weigh money. When I see that they with their wife, they come out. When they got the partition, and after they play with their wife. Now they shot them, then all that I want to see the spraying, the money, the convoy, and I see. Now I see the way they take care of their wife. Small contract on the super deck. One renovate classroom. When I don't live in a wife's house, turn my wife to old woman. Now they shot the big man, and the wife pray and they guide them. They take their wife out. They suffer their wife. Now small contract. They suffer their husband and renovate 6 classroom. Now don't change attitude. Now I want to carry select for another state. They pay flights. Nonsense people.
All right, so when I saw this video, I said, okay, I'm going to end my video with this. This is Obi Cubana's wife. She's very pretty. She's very supportive of her husband. She got married to this man when he had nothing. I don't think this man disrespects her because the way he was showing her off. I'm always seeing them on, vlog. I'm always seeing them on holiday. He's always showing the wife. Even if this man has a lot of side chick, he's that kind of a man that always will place his wife first and tell them, you know what, I don't joke with my wife. He has actually spoken a lot about how he got his money and how he was before. I'm going to read some of the things that he said. I don't have my glasses. I wish I could read everything that he has written, but this is what Obi Cubana had to say about his wealth. He said, I want to state this clearly. I'm not the talking type or social media interest-free person. Many have questioned the type of boys and friends I have to me. I hardly address anyone as my boy because we are all boys in God's Almighty. I don't have any boy who is into ritual. And if you are my boy or my man because I like to address my boys as my man, it means you are working hard and you made your money in a clean way. In 2013, I pushed 53 uneducated Oba boys into the market to learn trading in 2017. I withdrew all of them from their Oga and settled all of them with 3 billion naira each and paid for their shops. I linked 40 of them into importation and made them use my name and platform to import goods in the country. And 2 years, I checked on them how they were doing and found out some had issues, and I supported them again to stand. I'm just gonna show you guys this. This guy has really, from what he said, when I read what he wrote and what he said, this guy is someone who had the interest of his people at heart. This is a guy who actually wants to support his people. He's doing everything he can to make sure that his people are being supported. Not only is he doing that, he has a lovely wife beside him. So I wanted us to also remember that this guy, he has a wife. Let me just show you guys all the mail because I didn't show everything. So yeah, that's the mail, and I was reading. I just copied it out from my email, and this is it. If you want to read it by yourself, this is him talking about how he made his money, how he's helping people, and how it gives him joy when people that he helps actually prospers. I don't know what you have to say about this guy or what beef you have about this guy. I know Nigerians are talking about him like as if he has done something very bad. This guy actually could be very legit. He could actually be making his money in a legit way, and he has a lovely wife who is supporting him. So my video is to talk about the fact that he has a lovely wife who is supporting him, who is so pretty, and his marriage, his marriage is working for him. And maybe we should actually, as a wife, as women, support our wife and support our husband the way this woman is doing. She came out openly in social media to defend her husband, and I was so proud of her, because no man should face what this man faced for the past 2 weeks. No man should face it. He was backlashed. He was talked about internationally, locally. People actually wanted her husband to face EFCC and everything, but she came out to defend her husband. So yeah, this is Ebere, the lovely wife of Obi Cubana. Yeah, she's eating her millions, my daddy. The woman she's really looking very fine. All of us want our husbands to be millionaires like this, or maybe they fly us first class. See now, she's in medievals now, having fun, and she's looking so pretty, well kept, well kept, well kept. She's not on social media. She's not making noise on. So we don't even know her until this time. We don't even know that somebody called a Belle. No, we don't even see. She's at home eating her millions. Some people like Regina Daniel, they be disturbing our life every day, every day. These are silent millionaire's wife, not disturbing us, so having fun with their husband though. And see, if it's if it's some people, we go hear the noise. Even as they enter the plane, they go tell us about to fly. All right, guys, what do you guys think about this couple? What do you think about this pretty woman who is actually keeping her home, supporting her husband and his businesses? Apparently, she happens to be the legal aid for her husband's businesses, and she also has an NGO where they channel money to help other people through their education. So she's really working with her husband, and she is a quiet and calm person. She's not making noise on social media. Remember, she could, because they have the means. They are into entertainment, but she's not. The husband his life is all about entertainment. He has a club all over Nigeria, but she's calm, she's quiet, she's not going after her husband's side chicks. All right, guys, what do you guys think about this woman? Just drop your comments. And for you that are young, who is thinking about getting married, who is waiting for that that guy that has made it, has duplexes in his village and everywhere, remember, that man that comes to you with all that money can actually lose that money. And that one that doesn't have money, that is a legagist, that wants to really love you and marry you, can actually become the billionaire that you've been waiting for. Marry because you love the person, not because of what they have. This man, if she had not married this man at that time, and she was saying, oh, can you imagine this person that lives in this, will she be enjoying what she's enjoying now? We actually need to be looking at people holistically and see how ambitious they are. She must have seen something in this man, something ambitious, something she wanted to go for, and she went for him. Right? I'm just saying, as we are talking about Obi Cubana and everything, remember there is a woman beside him, supporting him, promoting him, praying for him. And for all men out there, if your wife is not happy, if your home is not at peace, of course you will not grow. Of course you will not prosper. You need that woman always there, happy, praying for you to prosper, giving you that encouragement, taking care of your children, and giving you that space. And while you guys are doing all this, your side chick, side whatever, remember to respect your wife and remember to give her that accolade that she deserves. And this man doesn't stop talking about his wife. He's always talking about his wife. And that's one of the reasons why I respect Obi Cubana. I don't know him, never heard about him until recently when all these things started. But he's someone that I had so much respect. And even for the fact that he wants to help more other people and other people, this guy is a guy that will go places. He's not really like a normal, typical big guy in Nigeria. He's a guy with another century, 21st century heart of a young man who understands that for you to be rich, you need to help others if you want to grow. And I pray that God will always open his businesses and open door for him so that he can help others the way he's helping. Because a lot of people that I know actually needs help. But we have a lot of people in Igbo land who are so rich, they are not helping at all. I don't know why, but this guy is willing to help. So this is me talking about Obi Cubana's wife. And you know what? This is a woman after my own heart who understands what it is like to have suffered with a man and now to actually to be enjoying with the man. Okay, it's not always every time we want to be there when the money is already made. Sometimes we need as women to suffer with the man, and then when the money comes, we eat. All right, so I love this couple, and I'll be following them up, and I'll be, learning more about them. And for me, as much as I can, I will try to teach people from their life, because she's a very cool-headed woman. I know most young girls that have money like her, what they do now, they are on social media, they are all this, they are that. But for her to be level-headed, allow her husband to do the kind of business he's doing in entertainment, she's a one of a kind, I'm telling you. Because I bet you this man, with the kind of Igbo man, with the kind of money that he has, he must have a lot of side chicks. But this woman is level-headed, and she's enjoying her home, and she's enjoying her marriage. That's the kind of women that we are looking for. Women who understands that what they need is to uphold their family in prayer, and they will shine. See her now coming out to defend her husband, a lawyer for that matter. If now some of us now, even including me myself, or me be blogger, I'll be saying, whoa, But see, let's emulate people like her. Right? Someone just said something. Let me see. They say, hi, good evening. How are you, Ojima? How are you? I'm going to go off from this video. If the person that won our 500 is Esther Moses. And because I'm still looking for Obi Cubana. If you know him, please tell him that his sister is still looking for him. Oh, my mother's mother is from Oba. So that Oba money should reach me. And please, I beg, okay? All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye. God bless you.